What's up, guys? My name is Miles.
And my name is Fez.
And this is The Commodity. And today we are reacting to 10 surprising facts about Malaysia. We did a 10 surprising facts a while back, quite a long time ago.
Right.
This is from a different channel, and I believe they've got a few different facts than what we learned before. So I'm excited to check this out.
Yeah, we got the suggested in our most recent one that went out yesterday. So
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Guys, before we hop into this video, if you would, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. It helps us get the video out to more people, therefore, more views. Also, if you guys wouldn't mind, go ahead and click the subscribe button and the bell notification icon. That way you guys can stay up to date on our future videos. And if you would like to help support the channel even more, you can click the join button down below. So let's check this out.
yeah, let's jump into it.
And I got a few compliments on my cleaned up beard, so thanks.
I do have a question. We're discussing about possibly dropping from 2 videos down to 1. Do y'all have a preference? I mean, I think more people would prefer more than 1, but
Yeah, let us know in the comments if you'd prefer.
it's just work schedule, life schedule has changed, and we really want to do the 2, but it might not be possible currently. So
So let us know if you would be disappointed if we only posted 1 a day.
yeah, let us know.
As we have all journeyed here on FTD Facts, some of you have been with us from the very beginning. And we've explored a lot of cultures in the South Asian region, and we've learned a lot about issues
dope.
between
Those are
nations,
cool.
but as well, similar.
We've
How many times have we watched about
Kuala
this city?
Lumpur and never seen those 2 buildings.
Yeah, those are awesome.
They're very awesome. FTD Facts does the, no, they don't. I was about to say they do the scary videos. I can't remember if it's FTD or top 10.
Similarities that we all have, although we're living in different countries. But today, we are going to look at another South Asian country. A country that is not only beautiful in its natural state, but through its culture, architecture, and voice of its people, it has stood out to the rest of the world. And this is the country and people of Malaysia. Hey guys, what's going on? Dave Walpole here, and welcome back to FTD Facts, the channel where we teach you guys everything about everything. Now, before I get in this video, just to let everyone know who's here for the first time, we like to take a lot of recommendations from our viewers, and because of that, this video itself has been recommended by so many of you that, well, we gotta thank you guys, because so many of you guys wanted us to talk about Malaysia. But before we get into the video, I want to ask you guys, what is the worst place that you guys have ever been on vacation? Come on, we've all been there.
That's a good
all
question.
Experienced the worst vacation. Let me know down.
Where's the worst place you've been?
The worst vacation, probably like Indianapolis, Indiana.
Okay. I've never had a true vacation aside from going to the beach. So,
But it wasn't bad. Like, I've never had a horrible vacation.
right. Any vacation away from life is
No, you know
Good
what? I do have one. So I took me and my ex-wife to visit the city that I grew up in Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
And then we went up to Kentucky to stay at at the time, my grandfather's house. And my grandfather literally, he was in San Antonio with my parents. But I took her there so she could see where I grew up and the places I went to. And the day that we were there, because we stayed there like 3 or 4 days, he passed away while we were there.
Really?
So it was actually really bad. So we shortened the trip.
Right.
And headed straight back. So yeah, unfortunately, not trying to bring us down.
Yeah,
but
that wasn't a good
it sucked.
vacation.
It sucked pretty bad.
Down there. Cool. So first things first, we gotta talk about when it comes to Malaysia is its population. And it is a strong people of 31,394,000 people on a landmass of 330,803 square kilometers. This makes the country the 44th most populous country in the entire world with 92 people per square kilometer. But see, it's not just its people that makes it a beautiful place. As a matter of fact, it is also its land. For example, Malaysia is known for having an amazing cave network, which people come from all around the world just to see and explore. For example,
So the caves right outside of Kuala Lumpur where they have the big monument and everything, I want to go there so bad.
I want to know how many caves are in this world that haven't even been discovered.
Yeah.
Because that's a whole world underneath our world. And we're not talking about Hollow Planet here. We're just talking about cave systems.
Right. Guys, also, if y'all hear any like baby noises in the background, my daughter's taking a bath.
And she is screaming.
Yeah.
She sounds like she's having a blast.
She's singing.
Yeah.
So
The Clearwater Cave stands at the 8th largest cave in the entire world,
trying not to
being
laugh.
215.3 kilometers long. But there's also the Sarawak Chamber, which is one of the biggest chambers on the entire planet. As a matter of fact, it is the largest chamber by area in the entire world, and it is so big that you could fit a 747 inside the chamber. Now, like many countries in South Asia, Malaysia has had multiple names. For example, Aurea Chersonius was one of its original names, which meant the Peninsula of Gold. And this came from the famous Greek writer and astronomer Ptolemy. But the current word for Malaysia is believed to have come from Malaya, which is a river in Sumatra. Now, the country also shares land on one of the biggest islands in all of South.
We had a lot of arguments in the comments on our independence video about it wasn't Malaysia's independence, it was Malaya's independence.
Okay.
So...
Well, yeah. I had saw that where like the different islands, the Borneo side has a different date than the left side.
Yeah.
Which is kind of interesting because to me, so the way that I look at it, because not all of our country, our entire country wasn't a country as it sits today when we found independence.
Right.
So our independence is where the
like
United
Texas
States
wasn't part of the United States.
So the USA is the country. The landmass or is the people.
Right.
Just like what I assume Malaysia is as well. It's the people, not the location. It sounds like I'm talking about like I'm Thor and wherever I forgot the place he's from. And they're like, it's not the place, it's the people. So literally if the islands went completely under, y'all would find a new location to live and that would be Malaysia.
Either way, it was a type of Independence Day for a part of Malaysia.
So it wasn't Malaysia's
Malaysia
actual
in
Independence
general
Day.
Or Malaya. Either way, happy late Independence Day now.
So it's for Malaya, not Malaysia.
As far as I know.
Okay.
I might be wrong. You guys might be wrong. Somebody's wrong.
Because
we had
that's
a
the
lot
way
of
I
people.
look at it.
We had a I lot of people saying that it was Malaysia's Independence Day. So
Let
I
us
don't
know down
know
in the comments.
what
We don't
to
know. We don't know. We're learning from y'all in this
Yeah.
situation.
Of Asia. This is the island of Borneo, and it is the third largest island in the entire world. And the island itself is divided up between Malaysia, Brunei, and Indonesia. Now, Malaysia's also got one awesome record. It is the largest roundabout in the entire world. The Persian Sultan Salahuddin
That just looks like a street.
Aziz Shah is a roundabout that is 2.2 miles long. And it is
I feel like
located
that's-
in
Nah,
Pradeshan.
don't
Now,
even
we all
dog
know
it.
that
I mean,
South
No, I'm not
Asia
going to
is known
dog it.
for
That's
having
a
lot
street
of
at that point.
English-speaking
Yeah.
people. And this
You
is
could fit a
obviously
town
due to
in the
fact
middle
that
of
the
it.
British owned many of these countries. However, Malaysia was the first country to have an English-speaking school in the entire region. The Penang Free School was built and founded on October 21st, 1816, and it is still going today. And on top of that, it is considered to be Malaysia's oldest school of all. Now, we can't talk about countries without talking about its wildlife and, of course, its ecosystems that are protected by the UNESCO. For example, the country has 5 protected UNESCO World Heritage Sites, but one of them isn't actually a natural park. It's a historic connection of 2 cities.
let us know what that boat represents.
I think we've asked that in the past and still haven't gotten an answer.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Because I was talking about, remember we were talking about the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, that kind of looks like that because they have a identical ship of those 3, of one of those 3, down in the port in Corpus Christi. So I was like, I'm really curious of what that ship represents. So let us know. Nobody ever told us last time.
They are called Malacca and Georgetown, and the reason for the induction of these 2 cities is because they have had over 500 years of culture and trade between the East and West. And as for these 2 cities, they are formally known as the cities of the Straits of Malacca, which were inscribed in 2008. But like I said, the other UNESCO sites are actually natural parks. And one of the reasons for this is because Malaysia has had a dark time in its history when it comes to its environment. And that dark time is a result of deforestation.
Welcome to
Between
the world.
2000 and 2012, Malaysia had the
garbage.
highest percentage of forest loss, coming in at
Wow.
14.4%.
I had no idea. I thought it was
equaling over
Brazil.
47,278
Oh.
square kilometers. And much of that is due to companies wanting palm oil, and it's really quite unfortunate. But however, let's not give up all hope, because Malaysia does have organizations that want to protect its environment.
Yeah.
And with that in mind, the country is still home to 14,500 species of flowering plants and trees,
Those
over
look
200
dope.
species of mammals, 600 bird species, and many other amazing little creatures roaming around the country. And considering we're talking about the environment, let's talk about Sipadan Island, a treasure in Malaysia. Now,
Never
this
heard of
is
this.
the only oceanic island to be 2,000 feet above sea level. And it's not just its height that makes it an interesting place, but it is home to some interesting little creatures as well. Firstly, in 1933, it was listed as a bird sanctuary.
Can we talk about how gorgeous it is?
Yeah, we need to. Did I just say what the hell?
No.
I thought I did. I was like, what? I've never heard of this place. Like, we haven't even touched on this. We need to look at this deeper.
Yeah.
And although in history it has had territorial disputes between Malaysia and Indonesia, one of the most fascinating things about this island
Seems like
it was
the case in
created
that
by
part of the
volcanic
world.
rock. And because of that, it is home to over 3,000 species of fish and coral. And it is
Wow.
considered one of the richest habitats for marine life. And for those reasons alone,
at
it is
that.
one of the greatest places to scuba dive on the entire planet. Divers come from all over the world just to see the marine life. Species like manta rays and sea turtles, which use the area for mating purposes. So there you have it, guys. This is another video talking about
That is
another great
awesome.
South Asian country. My name is Dave Wapple, and before I get out of here, guys, be sure to leave a comment for a future FTD fact.
That's awesome.
Did you watch Pokemon growing up?
Not regularly.
So I watched the movie Pokemon last night, I think it was. And there was I don't know any of the characters. I didn't grow up watching it. I should have. I'm really disappointed I never did, so I never got into it. But I was watching the new movie, the one with Ryan Reynolds as the voice.
Okay.
And there's a turtle. Like
Squirtle?
No, not a squirrel. I don't know what a squirrel is. No, they're like old turtles.
Okay.
And then there's like a land there, and they were just like walking around. They're like, where's everything at? And then the earth starts to shake, and they're like, oh my God, it's going to fall apart. And they're gigantic turtles. They're the I guess what do they call it when they rank up? They get bigger. It was really cool. Okay, I hate to admit it. I thought it was cheesy at first, but as the story progressed, I thought it got a lot better. Have you seen it?
No.
It is good. I think it's good because I don't have any understanding of Pokemon.
I mean, to be fair, I watch SpongeBob after my daughter goes to sleep.
Yeah.
So, whatever.
No, but that's like PG-13 or something like that. Like it's
So is SpongeBob.
no, it's not.
It should be.
Yeah, no, I agree. That's why I don't let my kids watch it.
Guys, this was an awesome video. That I think all of the facts on here I didn't know, other than the roundabout.
Yeah, which is if you can fit Vatican City in the middle, I think that's just a what do we call them? Like 635. It's a loop.
Yeah.
So we kind of have the same thing, except for it's not perfectly circular, but it goes around the entire city, almost a whole, and we call them loops because it loops around the city.
Yeah.
But no, I'm just being sarcastic. That thing is gigantic, though.
Oh yeah.
Like it doesn't look like a roundabout if you were to ask me, especially from
I've
first person.
heard of Sipadan Island, and I know I'm mispronouncing it.
We need to look it up and do a
I've
video
heard of it.
tomorrow.
I want to say we've done one.
I'll look into it. And we'll take a
I
look.
don't know. Sounds familiar.
Guys, if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. If you want to see our future videos, hit the subscribe button and the bell notification. If you want to support us directly, hit the join button. And with that being said,
My name's Miles.
and my name is Fez.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Peace.
Out.